अस्सलाम वालेकुम। पेड़ पढ़ी की एक और MCQs के साथ आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर होते हैं। ये MCQ सीरीज़ जो है इंडियन वेबसाइट स्टडी साइट से ली गई है। इसकी 4वीं वीडियो के साथ आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर है। Running description of the active behavior of the student as observed by the teacher is, right answer is the anecdotal record. In norm reference test, the comparison is between the individual. How many columns match item have two? The quality of the test that measure what it claims to measure is validity. Test item is very easy when the value of faculty index is higher than 0.7. The elementary school teacher are directly responsible to the headmaster. Contagiousness theory identified the circumstances in which the particular practice is the more likely to discuss. In teaching learning process, supervision is usually carried out by the principal, which is not the characteristic of the authoritative administration sharing. Administration means to look after the smallest interesting part of the system or component. In case of GB fund advance, the number of the installment for refunding is 24. BM stand for budget manual. Equateness rule is used for the salary disbursement. The process of the making judgment is called evaluation. Authoritarian model is the more suitable for discipline. Discrimination value of more than 0.4 means item is acceptable. Worst of all in scope is evaluation. The purpose of the evaluation is to make judgment. The appearance of the normal curve resemble with bell. Which questions are difficult to mark with reliability? Right answer is unstructured essay. The difference between the maximum and minimum value is range. If the sample of the question in the test is sufficiently large enough, the quality of the test is adequacy. The test designed to predict future performance is aptitude test. The incorrect option in the MCQs is destructor. The case of the new recruitment for the the probation period is 3 years. Who is called the father of scientific management? The right answer is Frederick Taylor. Excusation of the plans and the decision is the fault of commanding. Imposter R stand for the reporting. To motivate the other to achieve certain goal is leadership. The individual in the group given the task of directing and coordinating is supervisor. In which question marking will be more reliable? Multiple question. The first step in the measurement is decision what to measure. The authorized person of the staff performance is head teacher. The main purpose of the supervision is advancement of the pupil welfare. The chief responsibility of the principal is provide friendship in the instructional plan. Test item cannot discriminate low achiever and high achiever when its value is lower than 0.3. A test very popular with the classroom teacher is multiple choice. Sense of the responsibility is not carried in the leases per administration. Provision of the good educational environment is non-instructional task. The item in the column for which the match is sought is premise. Students' performance is compared with other students in norm reference test. The length of the test is an important factor in obtaining a representative sample. In norm reference test, which item is the best, the difficulty is near 50. The function of the educational administration and management is both A and B instructional task and non-instructional task. The criticism must frequently reveal that the school administration is that they fail to provide leadership. In hypothesis, a statement about the proposed relationship between the variable test item is very difficult when the value of facility index or difficulty level is less than 0.3. A hypothesis is the characteristic of the test is discriminate between the high achiever and the low achiever is differentiability. Student performance is compared with other students in norm reference test. Tests involving the construction of the certain pattern are called performance tests. The least and the scope is the test. The purpose of evaluation is to make judgment about quality. The degree to which the organizational resources contributed to productivity is efficiency. The characteristic of the good planner are all of the above. Authoritative administration is based on the dictatorship. The quality of the test showing the ease of the time cost administration and the interpretation is called usability. The founder of the modern intelligence test are Albert Bennett. The most widely acceptable test is mcqs items. The alternative name of the table of specification is the blueprint. Projective techniques are used to measure personality. The number of the score length in the class interval is frequencies. Literal meaning of the supervision is superior knowledge and power. The main type of administration is 3. Indication of democratic attitude is all of the above. Supervision should be primarily constructive and creative. Foil's function of management include planning, commanding, organizing, coordinating, controlling. The main school of the management thought are classical human relation system, contingency. The power delegated throughout an organization is decentralization. Who is the father of the operational management theory? Henry Foyle. to bring the harmony among the elements of the program is coordination. The SNE is the abbreviation of the Schedule of New Entry, a program of activity which is designed to attain the educational end is curriculum. A choice made between the two or the more alternative is called decision. The facility value of the less than 0.20 means item is difficult. The purpose of formative evaluation is monitoring progress of the student. Instrument used to measure the sample of behavior is test. The test made to compare the performance of the student with the other student is norm reference test. Which question has an increasing objectivity of marking multiple type questions? Frequency use tool of the summative evaluation is test. If the scoring of the test is not affected by any factor, quality of the test is called objectivity. Thank you so much for watching video. दूसरी वीडियो के साथ आपकी खिदमत में हाजिर हूँ.